We are nearing the end now of Telltale Games' Batman adventure, and in the second to last episode, Guardian of Gotham, relationships are pushed to the edge of stability as more and more character revelations come to light. Technically speaking, not much has changed from the previous 3 episodes, so I won't waste time going into much detail there. Framerate hiccups, a few glitches, and seemingly missing audio still rear their ugly head occasionally, but certainly aren't game-breaking. As mentioned in our review for episode 3, player choice doesn't seem to have much effect on things here either. But that doesn't mean there isn't enjoyment to be had in this episode. On the contrary, Telltale manages to mix things up a little with some trippy moments thanks to Bruce being dangerously drugged by the children of Arkham's leader, whose true identity was revealed at the end of the last episode. What I enjoyed about episode 4 was the utter breakdown of the main cast.
Bruce, shut up, Alfred! I can handle this!
Bruce, under the influence of said powerful drug, is having a hard time keeping a grip on reality, at times bursting into fits of rage and taking it out on his friends and enemies, landing himself in Arkham Asylum at the hands of Harvey Dent. Harvey has also lost his marbles, under the influence of the same drug, coupled with his emotional heartbreak and feeling of betrayal after finding Bruce and Selina together in episode 3. Personal relationships are the main focus here and kept me engaged. I'm sincerely interested as to where each character's paths may ultimately lead. Telltale continues to subvert expectations and, like they did with the Waynes, takes a few loved characters in directions unseen before. Sometimes these decisions don't always sit well with me at first, but I warm up to them eventually, and can't help but appreciate Telltale giving us a Batman story that feels pretty fresh. There's also a great introduction to an important character in the Batman mythos that I enjoyed. Yes, I'm talking about the Joker. How he plays into the story I'll leave unspoiled though. Episode 4 is filled with these moments that should not be fully revealed until you play for yourself. What it's not filled with is engaging gameplay. Story is front and center here, as Telltale starts to pull all the threads together in anticipation of the final act. Episode 4 lacks a spectacular fight, and the crime scene investigation moment here, while gruesome, doesn't offer any challenge. Connecting the dots is way too easy, with every option being ridiculously obvious, even for the world's greatest detective. There's no cool pre-staging of fights either, like past episodes, thanks to Cobblepot's takeover of most of Wayne's technology, which began in episode 3, but fully takes hold here in episode 4. More so than the past episodes, I felt like I was on cruise control for a majority of my playtime. While the story takes center stage, a few threads are dropped that were definitely missed by myself. Digging deeper into the truth behind the Waynes' apparent corruption is nowhere to be seen, and the lack of Selina Kyle and Catwoman made a bigger impact than I imagined it would. Goes to show how much I enjoyed the growing relationship between her and Bruce, and I hope Selina makes a return for the final act. At times, I feel like the story is almost too grand for the short runtime this adventure is offering. Episode 4 was wrapped up in just 1 hour and 10 minutes, and ended a little abruptly for my liking. Telltale is really cramming the story into these episodes, which doesn't always allow enough time for impactful moments to breathe. I'm starting to feel the story could have benefited with a little scaling back, but I'm giving Telltale the benefit of the doubt here that they have a satisfying way to wrap it all up.
You've gone too far. Leave Wayne alone.
If you've been enjoying your time with Telltale's Batman so far, you'll enjoy episode 4 as well. Just don't expect much to have changed from the previous episodes. It still boasts some great artwork and dramatic story beats, while serving up a few interesting surprises, even if lacking in the action department. Batman Episode 4, Guardian of Gotham, a score of 74.